Hello and welcome to Dingoes Ate My Podcast, Season 2. This week we're discussing the episode First Impressions. I'm Paul.
And I'm Dave.
This episode originally aired October 10th, 2000, attracting approximately 5.09 million viewers. Alrighty, so why don't we start off with the number one song in America this week, Dave? Any idea what it might be?
Counting with the one we've heard of this year and it's being October, I wouldn't be surprised if the previous week's song stuck around.
It is not. So the previous weeks have been music by Madonna. We do have a new number one, and that is "Come On Over, Baby, All I Want Is You" by Christina Aguilera.
Not surprised. Most likely know the song, but not coming to mind, which is probably a blessing.
Yeah, don't ask me. I have no idea. Number one movie at the box office this week. Any idea what that might be?
Again, with it being the start of October,
I'll
then just being in 2000.
It's not real. It's not seasonally appropriate. I was
Yeah.
surprised this movie came out in October and not in the summer.
Hmm. There's nothing immediately coming to mind. Again, being 10 at the time.
Yeah, no, I kind of didn't expect you to. Yeah, it's a movie called Meet the Parents.
I know of it, I believe.
Yeah,
I may be, I
they made
may be getting it
a
confused with
sequel
something else.
called Meet the Fockers.
Oh, okay, I've seen that one specifically, but as for the parents one, I maybe not that one.
Yeah, I from memory you don't need to see it.
Although it makes sense, I believe, at the time, I think with the cast that was with it.
Oh, it has a great cast. It's like Robert De Niro, Ben Stiller. Who else is in that movie? It's like quite a good cast.
Yes,
Um,
whole.
yeah, Owen Wilson's in it. Like it's got a good cast. It's just not
Mhm.
a great movie.
Yeah, decent amount of star power, so that's not surprising.
Yeah, no, that's not. And for video games, finally, kind of a light week. We only have, I guess technically it's two games, but it's really one.
Another one of the cases of it's just an update to a game that's already been released.
No, no, this is an entirely new game. They just released two versions of it. It's a little
Oh,
game called Pokemon Gold and Silver.
nah, that's not surprising. 2000. No, it was the year that that was released. I may have gotten it mixed up with another particular release, but yeah, it's weird with this one. They usually try for summer, usually nowadays, or end of the year in that case. Not so much within October, but
Yeah, October 15th. Did you ever play Gold or Silver? Because I never did.
no, I did. I had a copy of it, but again, just with its particular build and how it was designed, it had a specific battery that allowed a clock to work inside of it.
Hmm.
And then as soon as the battery died, the clock didn't work, and then the game was just frozen.
Ah, okay. That seems frustrating.
Yeah, a little bit.
Alrighty. Well, let us move on to this episode. So, as I said, it is the episode First Impressions. You know what? I'm going to get to that later. So, let us move on to what happens in the episode. So, we start off with Angel talking to the host, or Lorne, as he will become known later on, at his demon bar about his future. Angel walks out and encounters Darla. The two dance and talk before they kiss passionately. Angel then awakens, shaken by the disturbing dream. When Angel sleeps late, Cordelia and Wesley clean and organize their new office. Gunn arrives at the hotel expecting Angel to be awake and be able to help him. When Angel finally wakes up, David Nabbit is there to offer financial advice in regards to Angel's investment in the hotel. I do love that they keep bringing back this character.
Yes, it's so interesting. Well, interesting in a couple different senses. Just him coming in, just, oh my god, who wants to help out? Which isn't bad, but it's just also, hmm. And
I
then
do.
also the case of when they ask him for financial advice. He knows what he's talking about, but Cordelia's reaction was kind of interesting.
I do have some unfortunate news for you, Dave.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. This is Angel.
This is the last time we will be seeing him.
Uh,
He doesn't
I
really
can
get.
actually just keep it within my head that he'll be assisting in the background.
Well, there you go. Well, we never see him die or anything, so sure, why not?
Hmm.
Okay. Following that, the whole gang, with Gunn tagging along, go to meet up with a man named Jamel to get information about a demon named Devak. Gunn gets violent when Jamal won't talk, but the interruption of a pack of vampires prevents Gunn from getting answers. After dusting the three vampires with quite a bit of effort, everyone complains about their injuries. After dropping Angel off at the hotel and returning home, Cordelia gets a vision of Gunn in danger. First she calls Angel, but he is stuck in deep dreams, which include Darla, and doesn't wake. Wesley also doesn't answer his phone, so she decides to help Gunn alone. She finds him fighting another man, Joey, at his place, and attacks his opponent with a small axe she brought. It turns out, though, that he is in the midst of a training session, so Cordelia has embarrassed him in front of his subordinates and injured his opponent unnecessarily. Gunn tries to get rid of her, but Angel's car, which she has borrowed, is gone. Gunn agrees to help her try to find the car. Okay. Elsewhere, Wesley awakens Angel, but with Cordelia having taken Angel's car, Angel is forced to ride on Wesley's motorcycle wearing his extra, it's very pink, helmet in order to help save Gunn. Angel ridicules the pink helmet and doesn't want to wear it, and it's quite a good exchange.
It's just amazing in that sort of case. It's like, dude, you need to wear the helmet. It's illegal not to. Do you want us to get pulled over? And then he's just sidetracking all the particular things of, it's not the case. Then it just gets to the point of, dude, it's pink. Like, oh, come on. Just a
I
marvelous
love
little
right
interaction.
after Angel puts it on, Wesley just looks at him. He's like, "All right, Gore, just get on." So good.
That's the exact thing that Angel did not want happening. And yeah.
Yeah. With Cordelia at his side, Gunn tracks down Desmond, who stole Angel's car. Before he can get information on the car's whereabouts, a huge pack of vampires attack the party. Gunn fends off most of them, but one of Gunn's close friends, Veronica, is cut badly by a piece of broken glass. Gunn reacts badly to the fact that Veronica's nearly died, especially because he can't forget about his sister's death. He's clearly tormented by that guilt. Angel and Wesley arrive in time to witness the aftermath of the party and find the location of Devak through one of the surviving vampires at the party. After finally finding Angel's car, Gunn also finds Devak. Holding Gunn by the throat and Cordelia by the arm, Devak turns into Jamal. It's actually quite a good little transformation effect, considering it's 2000 and on, the WB.
Yeah.
After Cordelia sprays Jamal with mace, a weapon Gunn had previously ridiculed Cordelia for having, he lets go of Cordelia and Gunn long enough to revert back to his ugly demonic form. Angel and Wesley arrive to help. Angel attacks Devak with the maligned pink helmet and finally kills Devak with Cordelia's axe, another weapon Gunn had laughed at Cordelia about. Cordelia warns Gunn that he himself was the danger that she saw in her vision because of the unnecessary danger he places himself in. She intends to help him prevent him from destroying himself. Angel dreams that he returns to the hotel and that Darla is there to comfort him. As he sleeps and dreams of his romantic encounters with his sire, Darla is revealed to truly be present in Angel's room as he sleeps and climbs over Angel in bed and kisses him. So,
Oh,
Dave,
mildly concerning.
yes, what did you think of this episode?
It was definitely interesting. I believe from last week you kind of mentioned there was going to be shenanigans with Gunn and all the particular stuff. But
Yes.
it was definitely interesting with seeing a little bit more Cordelia with her interactions a bit more within the crew, her capabilities and what she could do, and definitely interesting. Though still a little concerning that Darla can kind of interact with Angel in his dreams and is actually there kind of messing with him.
Yes, yes. That will obviously be a plot point that will continue to be picked up for a little while here. And
Okay.
for anybody who's wondering, Darla is able to enter Angel's bedroom because technically they're in a hotel, which is a public area.
Ooh, ooh,
So they don't have to invite her in.
definite ooh.
Yes, they did not think that through.
Yay for the new digs and whatnot, but ooh man, they might need to take a page from Wolfram and Hart and get some defenses and whatnot together.
Yeah, it's almost like it would be handy if they knew a witch or something, wouldn't it?
It would be nice,
Yeah.
but we might have to either look into it or shoot a call to that particular someone.
So I do have some a little background, behind the scenes information about this. I don't know if you noticed, but this episode is written by Sean Ryan. Now I don't know if that name rings any bells for you.
Not specifically off the top of my head.
Okay, I kind of wouldn't expect it to because I feel like it's probably not the kind of show you would be familiar with. But Sean Ryan, after working on Angel for, I think he was only here for season two. He wrote a couple of episodes, but he would go on to create a television series, a little show called The Shield.
Ooh, neat.
I don't know if you're familiar with The Shield.
I believe that's the one that's based on the military company within the Marvel universe.
No, 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 not that Shield.
Oh, okay.
I understand the confusion there. No, The Shield was oh like early 2000s police drama with Michael Chiklis and some other folks. Yeah, it was a very good show, but it was very controversial at the time.
Uh,
Let's say
okay.
for its use of violence and police corruption,
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
every cop in that show basically is corrupt.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, it's a great show, but it's yeah. Anyway, let's look at some international titles quickly. So in French, it is First Impressions.
Hmm.
Not terribly creative. However, the Germans are picking up the slack here.
Hmm.
I don't know how they came up with this title. In German, it translates as the Hour of the Devac.
It works.
I guess, I mean, Devac's in it, but I don't know where they get the Hour of the Devac. Because, he's in the episode, but he's not terribly important.
He's just kind of the monster of the week of the episode. Yeah, aside from that, there's not super importance to it.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. But anyway, if you have nothing else about this episode, next week we'll be discussing a little episode called Untouched.
Hmm.
Okay. So Cordelia's going to have a vision about a young woman named Bethany, uh,
Okay.
who is a runaway from somewhere in the States. And, oh yeah, she has this little issue that she has uncontrollable telekinetic powers.
Oh, great. Just what we need in this uh, demon show with all the monsters, magical, and other sorts of things and whatnot. A psychic.
Oh, one other minor thing. She's also staying with Lila from Wolfram and Hart.
Oh.
So it'll be, a thing.
It's always a thing. If it's not a typical mess that they get into, Wolfram and Hart always has their grimy fingers on something.
Yes, so it will be an interesting time next week. So until then, I'm Paul.
And I'm Dave.